gentle valleys. Loch Carron of Scotland design, create and manufacture tartans for customers across the world. Loch Carron of Scotland have a very special relationship with Akatsuki-san and Tombo-san. Our skills combine to ensure a feeling of authenticity for all schools and pupils who have chosen to adopt our tartans for their uniforms. The beauty of tartans designed by Loch Carron is characterised by the pattern structures and colours we use, reflecting our Scottish heritage, tradition and skills. We hope you enjoy the authenticity of our tartans. Our yarns are dyed to order in our own unique tartan colours. The yarn is split into individual cones or packages of yarn, and the vertical or warp pattern is loaded onto the warp bank. The individual threads are placed in the correct sequence. They are drawn out and wound onto the warp mill beam. This process is repeated until the full width and length is secure. Here you see the warp threads all side by side making up the warp pattern. Once the warp is ready, it is prepared to go into the loom for the weaving process. Each thread is pulled through metal heddles and the reed to make the correct weaving pattern and keep the pattern to the correct scale. Metal droppers stop the loom should a warp thread break, so it can be reattached in the correct position. You can see the pattern forming on the loom as the weft threads are inserted. We call this process darning, where the woven fabric is closely examined from start to finish. Any thread breaks or damages are corrected. It is a skilled process which involves a visual inspection and feeling the fabric for knots or imperfections. Finishing involves all of the processes to take a fabric from loom state to a fabric ready to tailor. We start with washing and milling, where the fabrics are cleaned of any natural lanolin from the yarn. The action of warm water and rubbing together of the yarn closes up the structure and allows the yarn to soften some more. The water is spun off the washed fabric and it then goes through a series of drying processes. This includes tentering, where the fabric is stretched out to its maximum width on tenter hooks. Fabrics can take different routes through the dry finishing process, depending upon the final requirements. The fabric is cropped, where the surface hairs are finely cut or shaved to a precise length, to ensure a clean, clear surface. Each process is thoroughly inspected at each stage. Pressing and stabilisation is done. This is called decating. Then a final inspection before rolling and preparing for dispatch. Loch Carron of Scotland skillfully combine heritage, creativity and craftsmanship to produce our tartans. We all hope you enjoy the authenticity of your tartan.